Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion. As well as let's go and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collectors so we all can get on one accord, okay? So that's about it. Got one card from the Zen Tarot, what we've been using here, and 3 cards from the African American Tarot, okay? All right, so let's go on and get it popping, okay? So the message has to do with, the overall message is completion, okay? Yeah. So with this completion card, what I see here in these moments in time here, and what I'm hearing here in these moments in time here, even though you do not know where you're going, right? Even though where God hasn't revealed the whole blueprint to you, right? Doesn't mean that you're not going in the right direction. Okay, I repeat. Just because God has not revealed the whole blueprint to you doesn't mean that God is not working on your behalf. Doesn't mean that you're not going in the right direction. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. This is that type of energy. Most times it has to do with God, really, especially if it's good, bad, and ugly. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're tapping into, right? When it comes to God in general, God sometimes puts us through things where to test us, to make sure, like, this really what you want? Is this where you're trying to go? Is this where you're supposed to be? What you desire to be, right? God is always testing us. God is always strengthening us. God is always in this energy of putting us in situations to really stretch us, right? So this is that type of energy in these moments in time when you sometimes feel locked out, right? Or the odd man out when it comes to the direction that you're going. It's God wanting you and desiring you to trust in your creator, that you know, right, wholeheartedly, that your creator will not put you in harm's way. Your creator will not put you in a space of in a situation that you can't handle, right? So this is that type of energy in these moments in time with this completion card, because with this completion card, I noticed the puzzles here, and these puzzles have to do with these different stages and different phases of our life and our when it comes to our journeys and to the things that we've overcome, shed, encountered, etc., etc. Right? So this is that type of energy here. The different pieces, the different phrases, the different things that you go through in your life is making who you are here. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. Yeah. With the Lovers card. When I see the Lovers card here in these moments in time, this has to do with 2 people, right? You know, the regular love card, right? 2 people in love in the older God, right? But in this case, this is not what this card is meaning. What this card is meaning is you. It's representing you in the relationship that you have with God. You in the relationship with God. Right? So this is that type of energy in these moments in time here where you and God are one. You and God come into union. Right? This is that type of energy here. When it comes to this completion, this is a completion of, we are in this completion of coming into union with God, with this completion, with this union, with this unification, this uniting energy here of coming back home. This is like the prodigal coming back home, that union, that reunion, right? This is that type of energy when the lower self meets the higher self, right? So this is that type of energy, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time here as we are moving forward towards our completions, moving forward. And when we say completions Because nothing's really done until God says it's done, right? You're always constantly working, right? Right. When I speak on completions, I'm talking about different phases, different things in your life where stages, more like different stages in your life that are coming into completion to get you ready for the next project, to get you ready for the next step, right? So this is that type of energy here as you are sharpening iron with you and yourself and I, right? Not I, but it's you, it's me, myself, and I, more like that type of energy. Let's say it more like that. And overall, that connection with God, right? You start to understand with this Ace of Swords and this Lover's card here coming together so far. It's representing the strength of the bond and the connection that you have with God, right? So this is that type of energy here for those that relationship has been real dormant with God, with their Creator. What is being said in these moments in time here is, if you've been dealing with the silence, if you've been dealing with that blackout period where you feel like you can't hear God and where you feel like you can't feel God, when you think and feel that God is far away, right? It's no longer in your presence, right? When we say that, this is that type of energy. There's a completion to that. But on your journey, there's going to be a silent period where when you don't hear God, right? It's a part of the spiritual journey. There's going to be a moment where you don't hear God, and you're going to have to keep moving forward in that trust and in knowing that you can get to God, right? And when I say you don't hear God, it's just it stems from you may be leveling up to a level where your old tactics, the old things that you've done, can no longer withstand you, no longer remain in your space. So that being said, in these moments in time, as you grow, God's with you every step of the way. So that being said, God's going to the next level. But if you're stuck on the previous level, you ain't gonna be able to hear God because that frequency's off. Right? So this is that type of energy in these moments in time here where a lot of us are wrapping up these cycles to get right on that same level with God. Can't really get on the same level because it's the Most High, but I'm just saying that same frequency with God. So you guys are on one accord. So you and God is on one accord, okay? All right, that's beautiful. Yeah, that one accordness is called ascension, right? With the Four of Swords. This is ascension. Going up, getting out of the world and into what D-Boom would call it Zion. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time as we move forward. It has to do with continuing to level up, even though people, places, and things may leave your life. You might have to deal with a lot of adversity, a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of dealing with your own energy. It's very worth it because at the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck you're desiring on this journey or what you've been through on this journey, your journey is to stay connected with God and build that relationship with God constantly. There's a lot going on. Yeah. Build that relationship with God constantly. So when you build that relationship with God constantly, that connection's strong. It's battle tested. All of that, right? Right. So to wrap this message up, it has to do with these completions, right? Or different levels of your journey. So it's about you continuing to move forward. As God levels up, you level up. Stay in the exact same frequency. Stay in the exact same energy as God, right? So God can show you who you truly are in any shape, way, or form. Okay? All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys in search of discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good day. Stay up. And remember to continue to strengthen your relationship with God, okay? Stay up, guys, and see you later. Bye.